Hi, I'm State Senator Lauren Arthur. I proudly represent District 17 and work to improve the lives of all Missourians. And I appreciate this opportunity to provide the legislative perspective on the state of the state. Without a doubt, the people of Missouri have been through difficult times. But throughout it all, the people of this state have kept moving forward, navigating these unprecedented times to guide their families, their businesses, their schools, and their communities to better days ahead. With this in mind, it's clear that the state of our state is up to us. We have some choices to make. Some won't be easy, but Missourians have never backed down from a challenge, and we must not surrender. We have everything we need right now to put this pandemic behind us, if we choose to act. While COVID-19 may never fully disappear, Missourians are ready to take action to ensure that it will no longer control our lives. It's time leaders listen to those who are vaccinated and ready to move forward. The vaccines work. They're the best protection against hospitalizations and death. They're free, they're widely available, and they are safe. For a fully vaccinated Missouri, the future is very bright. Wages are up, unemployment is down, kids are back in the classroom, and the world is moving forward. But if vaccination rates in Missouri stagnate, hospital beds and ICUs will stay full. Ventilators will remain in short supply. Schools will close, teachers will leave, and the death toll will keep rising. These are two very different states of our state, but ultimately, the choice of which one we live in is up to us. Meanwhile, here in the Missouri legislature, there are a range of priorities demanding our attention. The amount of common ground on issues like education, healthcare, public safety, and economic growth is far and wide. Too often, a majority of legislators have embraced ideas that cater to political extremes. That approach has come at the expense of our state and all of us. There is so much we can achieve if we choose to leave behind fanaticism and the petty bickering that too often defines modern politics. I'd like to invite my colleagues and the governor to join me in passing common sense legislation. That's what a majority of Missourians expect, and it's what our constituents deserve. Because my caucus and I are here and we're ready to work for safer communities, stronger schools, affordable health care, and an economy that benefits everyone. We are united and ready to stand against legislative attempts to restrict voting rights, gut classroom funding, wrap healthcare in red tape and higher costs, or undermine our economy by shifting the tax burden to working families and weakening workers' rights. I truly believe that for most of the members of the General Assembly, there's more that unites us than divides us. Each year, we pass a balanced budget. Each year, we pass a few bipartisan bills to improve our state, including my legislation to cover breast cancer screenings for high-risk individuals and our bill to help victims of domestic violence escape dangerous living conditions. Each year, we also help thousands of our constituents, regardless of their political affiliation. So let's keep going. Let's build on that bipartisanship and take it even further. Let's take our record budget surplus and invest in things that will last long after each of us is gone. From roads and bridges to our college campuses to job training for workers, there are things we can improve right now that will last well into the future. By repairing roads and bridges now, we prevent future gas tax increases or revenue shifts. By improving our college campuses now, we prevent tuition hikes later on. By investing in workforce training now, we can bring businesses to Missouri with good-paying jobs that will move people up the economic ladder for years to come. And as we make these long-term investments, let's also take immediate action to improve the lives of Missourians in every corner of our state. Let's raise wages for state employees this year to prevent massive turnover and service disruptions later. Let's cap the cost of insulin, which has increased 400% in the past decade, so that we can save lives and keep people healthy. Let's expand early childhood education to help more kids start school ready to learn and to help parents return to the workforce. And let's fix mistakes in state law that allow convicted, violent criminals to purchase deadly weapons. Because we can protect our law-abiding citizens' Second Amendment rights while also reducing the gun violence that has torn apart families and communities throughout our state. There's so much we can do right now if we make the right choices. So let's stand together on this common ground and work for the common good. Let's find the courage to make certain that the state of our state is and will be one of prosperity, where every Missourian is healthy, safe, and successful. Let's move Missouri forward. Thank you again for this opportunity to share the legislative perspective here at the outset of 2022. Now let's get to work.